This is Being Human, and this is a Beltane special, because today's the 1st of May, which is the sacred Celtic Wheel of the Year pagan festival that we had our ancestors long ago, for a very long time, celebrated what was happening with the earth at this time. And Beltane is a festival where the maypole comes from this, of fertility and sex. Actually, it's not just about babies, it's about sex, let's be honest. So it's the attraction of two to want to become one. And at this time of year, the goddess is in her prime of womanhood, and the god, he's a grown man, but he's not yet been tried and tested. He's kind of an older adolescent probably, and this is the time of year where the goddess initiates him, makes a man of him. So in the old days, our ancestors, the good old days, not the recent ones, but long ago, our ancestors would go out, have a really massive shindig and party. And actually, in most of Europe, it was the thing that that on that night you could just have sex. It was kind of the swingers' night of the year, but without the weirdness. So this is my Beltane song. It's a song that came to me in a sacred, ancient woodland, very small piece of woodland in Catford in London over 30 years ago. I opened my mouth and I sang it on Beltane, so for me it came from the lady and the lord themselves. Do you see the white hare standing still for a moment? There are footprints there. Underneath the earth the lady is sleeping, and the Lord of the wood, and the Lord of the wood, and the Lord of the wood is waiting. Do you see the white hare standing still for a moment? There are footprints there. Underneath the earth the lady is stirring. Feel the lady stirring. And the Lord of the wood, and the Lord of the wood, and the Lord of the wood is making the table ready. And the Lord of the wood is waiting. Do you see the white hare standing still for a moment? There are footprints there. From underneath the earth the lady is rising. Feel the lady rising, see the lady rise. And the Lord of the wood, and the Lord of the wood, and the Lord of the wood is ready. Thanks for listening. I'm Pip Waller. This is Being Human.